Hello and welcome to Ariana's Guided Messages. I'm your host, Ariana, and for those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, I'm here to dismantle deception and guide you back to truth, love, and alignment. So with that being said, let's get into today's messages for Capricorn. Okay, today I'm doing earth signs. Please check my community page to see, and my post to see the schedule. I have the schedule up for each sign, and check your placements in your birth chart too, because the readings may or may not resonate, but you may stumble upon a reading that does. All right, so this will be for Capricorn placements and Capricorns. Okay, here we go. Holy Spirit, Allah, angels, what do Capricorns need to know at this time? What are the messages coming out for Capricorns? Let's see what messages are coming out for Capricorns, for Cappies. All right, listening. So with this, I'm getting you guys are definitely in tune. All right. You're observant, you're listening, you may be getting spiritual downloads at this time. But this card talks about observing feedback, tuning into intuition, processing information, heed advice, and receive. Okay, so you guys are actively paying attention at this time. That's great. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn placements. Capricorn placements, Allah. Okay. You have thinking. Okay, so consider options, brainstorm ideas, visualize internally, make sense of ideas. So your ideas are coming off as having a lot of thought. People are reflecting on what you're putting out there. If you are a content creator, that's what I'm getting to. As I said, that television was out too, and in the cards that came out, so people could be watching you at this time or listening to you or tuning into you. It says unwind and relax, access to new knowledge, break from daily stress, inspiring stories and documentaries with television. You could be gaining access to knowledge too. You could be doing a lot of reading and writing. And also I'm hearing reflecting. All right. Sticky life. So this card is upside down. It usually says sweet life, but upside down is sticky life. So moral dilemma, clinging to the past, emotional attachments, and entangled circumstances. So someone who's a part of this is a part of your past that still has some kind of moral dilemma or can't let something go, and they're actively watching. So let's get more on that and what's going on. Let's see what people are around Capricorn at this time. Who's watching Capricorn? Who's paying attention to Capricorn and why? Like, Holy Spirit, who should Capricorn be aware of? That's a part of this group of people that's watching, listening, and paying attention. Let's see. I'm using the Kipperish Oracle deck to clarify that. All right, so let's see what's coming out for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Capricorn. Let's see. All right. What's coming out for Capricorn? Who are these people? Ooh, hold on one second. All right, Capricorn. So this is you in bliss, okay? You're happy. You're satisfied, or you soon will be. You're just chill. Like, I'm just getting a real calm vibe, okay? Now, this could mean karma with legal out here, but we'll see what proceeds after that. All right? For Capricorn placements. Yeah, your karma is stepping into this happiness at this time. All right? Your karma, your good karma is getting an awakening, a spiritual awakening, being more in tune, being more watchful, being more alert with awakening out like that. What else for Capricorn? Yeah, look at that. manifestations coming into play with you being and in going through this awakening and having this awareness. It's going to bring your manifestations in way faster. So Holy Spirit wants you to know that. Courthouse came out again, and I don't think this is legalities. I think this is karma, and I think this is protection, good karma and protection. Okay, your prayers are working if you are praying. Oh, this, look what flipped out here. I'm not even going to take all these, but the ops, you know, the ops is always watching when you vibrating high, right? You know that. Like I said, though, when you're praying, when you're in tune, when you're talking to your spirit guides and your angels, that's when your manifestations come in quicker, and they're protected at that. Look at that. As I said, that achievement. You guys could be coming up on an achievement, an offer of some sort, something that you've wanted, something that's going to make you happy and bring you wish fulfillment of some sort. And this is rightfully yours. This is right timing too. It's what I'm getting, because it's going to bring about a change. This is good change. This woman seems confident, ready, and in this particular spread, this is telling me this change is good. Yeah, it's divine with divinity out. It's divine timing. Whatever this change is coming, whatever this new achievement that you're stepping into, it's right. It's rightfully yours. You're on track with it. Come on, Capricorn. What else? Look, moving on, moving forward. You're moving on from something. Okay. What are Capricorns moving on from? This is your gift. Okay. Now you're receiving. You may be moving on from constantly giving your time, your effort, your money, feeling depleted as a result. But now you're in a receiving mode. And as I said that, this is the third confirmation with all those court cards that this is good karma. I just have to reflect on how beautiful that card is. Like, this is your good karma. This is very good, Capricorn. What else needs to come out? Let's see what's coming out for you guys. I actually want to pivot and go to life and career, because it's my Holy Spirit team is leading me to this deck. So life and career oracle deck. What's coming in for, what opportunities are coming in for Capricorns? Which opportunities, or what opportunities can Capricorn placements look forward to at this time? What opportunities can Capricorn placements look forward to at this time? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Well, let's see what comes out for you, Capricorn. All right. There's ups and downs here. So your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So let's see what other cards come out. Okay. So within the flow and with shedding, what that's telling me, because in the flow talks about the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want. And shedding, you're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Okay. So you guys may be, there gets a point in life where you're coming into your purpose. And sometimes when you're coming into your purpose and you're shedding old things, you might experience like a fluctuation in emotions, right? So you're coming into bliss and you're feeling calm, but a part of you might want to be tempted to look back, and see like, man, that old job or that old way of doing the career or that old, your Holy Spirit guides are saying you're going up if you continue on the path that is meant, that is true, that is authentic, and you have to trust that it's working. And it's beautiful too, because as you're stepping into this great fulfilling thing that you're getting a lot of acknowledgement and achievement, that past is stripping from you. So the more you step into alignment, the more you're healing and the more you're letting go of the past. Yeah, courage. You have to have courage, as I said that. This card talks about ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So what my spirit team wants to let you guys know, and what your spirit team is asking you to do, is if for some reason there is an inch of doubt that comes over you, pray and ask for help, or give me a sign, God, give me a sign, Allah, or my spirit guides, give me a sign. Is this the right path to do it? I'm going to take a leap of faith and do this. And if I'm in the flow, if it flows well, if it's not too, stagnant or met with friction, then I know. Okay. And also too, I have my Bible verse deck out. And I just looked at be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Romans 12, verse 12. So that's literally what I'm talking about. You have to, when you step out on faith, you have to be patient and you have to be courageous. And what's going to get you through that is having faith, having that personal relationship with God. A lot of you guys believe in different things, so take it how it resonates. And, I'm not here to offend anyone, but when you pray, a lot of things get revealed to you. All right. And the drama gets released. The bondage of drama gets released. That's why it came out in the reverse. A lot of people, what's interesting, Capricorn, is in the beginning, when I used to look at readings, a part of me would get so upset because I would see so many readings like, oh, this hater's hating on you, or this is bad news, or this is that. And it's kind of like, okay, well, what combats that? Because it's like, it creates all this worry. And you're just like, okay, I know the bad news, but how do I get over that? And the way you get past the bondage is prayer. The way you release that drama and that hate and people is really being rooted in your spirituality. That is what unbinds you over time. Having the courage, having, relentless faith, those things are what frees you. And people don't tell you that, but that's what it is, right? Waiting on that timing, that's when everything starts to click. And then when things start to click, you'll see it because you'll be in receiving. Remember earlier we got gift and gesture here, but look at that hand. That hand looks like it's out to receive. So this is in God's timing, which is happening soon, is what I'm getting here. You're going to be in receiving mode rather than constantly giving. And then when you do give, it's going to be from the heart. It's going to be great. It's going to be a long-term thing. Some of you guys could be entering a long-term commitment or leveling up your faith in your commitment, right? In your relationships, which is beautiful. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, something that you're taking action on now, and it's slowly building and building. It's going to come into something that is promising, stable, and fruitful. Okay. Right now you could be feeling trapped though. Okay. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job, or keep the one you have for now, but you're not stuck. You're not trapped. Okay. Because there's good cards here. All right. And as I said that, there's a wish coming to you and there's a wish that's about to come true. This card right here, this card talks about your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It is just what you need. Sometimes, things may not come in the way you expected, but the signs will be there at the bottom of the deck. This card talks about you're putting together pieces of the puzzles from signs you are getting. Pay attention to coincidences in your experience. Sometimes we have the mentality of, okay, it's going to be this and this and this and this, and it ain't always that. Okay. It is something above that sees below. Okay. God sees below and sees what's going on. And you may get your path and your calling indirect ways, right? But it's all a part of your story in life. And that's what makes people's stories really cool, because it's not just a cut and dry, I do this and then I do this and I do. No. Okay, so have a little bit of faith, have a little bit of patience. Let's see from the Herbal Healing deck what's coming out for you, Capricorns, Capricorn placements or Capricorns. Let's see what final messages are coming out. This is a really beautiful reading though. You know, you guys are stepping into what you're supposed to do, and it's going to develop in a really cool way. And, you know, it's a gift from the universe. So when that happens, it's unexpected, and it's supposed to be, because maybe had you known, you know, you may have messed it up in some way. Sometimes we're not supposed to know every single thing, right? As I said, that presence. Okay, with I don't know if you guys can really see this, but the plant, the root is colt's foot. Okay, and then you have these two cards that wanted to fly out. Decision and mystery. So you have spilanthes, which is a type of flower, with decision, and then you have the plant wormwood, which is mystery. So like I said before, had you known everything, or if you know too much, you may mess up the evolving gift or the opportunity that is yours. Pay attention to signs. Go when your body says go, and you'll know. You'll intuitively know, especially if you keep in prayer, right? You'll know. You ask God. You ask, show me the signs. Help me to discern. Take some space. Take some time to be quiet and just let those thoughts sink in, and then boom, it clicks. Click, 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 click. But right now it could be a mystery right now. And that's probably why, you know, some of you guys could be listening to this feeling a bit trapped, or some of you guys could be listening to this on the other side like, man, I was feeling trapped, but you know, it hit though, and it will. Okay, so what can you do in the meantime that's going to help you, Capricorn? Let's pull some cards that'll help you with self-mastery and relieving stress. Actually, I'm gonna pull one card, hold on, to end this reading for Capricorns. Okay. All right, meditation. What did I say? That card came out for you. Meditation. Okay. Meditation creates the space to turn information into transformation. Literally what I say. You ask and you pray for things, but people think, oh God, please, you know, help me. What do I do? Do I pick, you know, red pill or blue pill? And then the next day comes and you still don't know and you get mad. You have to sit and let these things marinate. And usually it takes meditation, quiet time, 10 minutes each day out of your day. And eventually you get that hit of like, this is the direction I should go, or this is what I should do. Okay. Meditation supports long-term coherent brainwave patterns. It helps you to move into your subconscious mind, training yourself to be more present and focused in the moment. And you have presence that was out, that card that was out. Okay. So your self-care is to find a place where you feel safe and comfortable. Close your eyes. Breathe in for 5 counts and out for 9. Choose a high vibration thought to place into your meditation. Focus your attention on your first energy center, and then imagine a white light surrounding it. So imagine that protection, envision it, right? And then you want to place your intention into this light. Continue to send this warm, energetic light into each energy center. Okay. When you're done, visualize this amazing light in your entire body, and remember this feeling the next time you feel out of balance, so you can get back into that same feeling. You have the power within you. That's why I was picking up on strength, right? Some of you guys could be Leos. Some of you guys could be fire signs and have earth in your chart, but you have the strength to do this. So daily, you should ask yourself, where is my attention? Okay. And tell yourself too, where my attention is, there is my energy. Where do I want to place my attention? Okay. So make sure you meditate on those things, Capricorn. And I hope this reading helped you. You're going to be amazing. You're strong enough. So you can do this. Okay. Until next time, Capricorn. Bye.